The Roving Caregivers program, which we now have, really started with the Teenage Mothers Project. That was a project which was designed to address the needs of young teenage mothers and their children. The program was funded by the Bernard Van Leer Foundation and administered by the University of the West Indies. In that program, the focus was on the developmental needs of the mother and the child. So while the mothers got the opportunity to continue their academic career, we had the children in a nursery which was designed to take care of their developmental needs. The focus was on language development, cognitive development, and all other aspects of the child's development. It went very well, and the children did extremely well. UNICEF saw what we were doing with a very low-cost nursery and approached us and asked if we would replicate this program. We took up the challenge and went out to survey the communities to see how many of these nurses were available. Unfortunately, they did not exist. The more rural we went, we could not find any. But where are the children? They are around. The children were always at home running with their children. So we designed a program to reach out to the parents and the children in their home setting. That's the program which is now called the Roving Caregivers Program.
The Roving Caregivers Program is a home visiting childcare early stimulation program, and it operates in approximately 60 communities in central Jamaica. The program works with poor families who have children birth to 3 years old. And the aim of this program is to offer early stimulation to the children, as well as parenting education to the parents of the children or other adults who are in the communities where the program operates. We have 43 rovers who are working in 700 homes with approximately 3,500 children in 60 communities in the region.
Initially, when we started in 1996, we went to schools and health centers, and we tried to recruit persons who are trained in childcare from the school system. But over time, for example, we get to know the persons within the community. We might know of young ladies who are interested in, or young men who are interested in the program. And in addition to that, the rovers themselves, if they are leaving the job, they also try to help to identify somebody who think is a suitable replacement for them, for themselves.
I've been a roving caregiver for the past 5 years. And I live in this community, the community of Racecourse, and I work with children in nearby communities such as Banks, Racecourse, Camden. Right here is Camden, where we are right now. Basically, working with these children and the parents has been great for me, because not only do we don't really have the money to give to the parents, but what I am giving to these parents is more valuable, because these children, there are a lot of things that they could not have done without the help of the Roving Caregivers Program.
It's nice to see Abigail here, it's nice to see Abigail here. How are you today?
What color circle, Abby?
Yellow.
Yellow. Look for your yellow circle now and put it on it. Look for your yellow circle, Abigail, and put it on it. Nice girl. Match it now. Very good.
Hold up those one finger for me. Hold up those one finger.
Hold it up, hold it up. Hold up your one finger, Abigail. Nice girl. Very good. One finger.
One little finger, one little finger, one little finger, tap, tap, tap. Point to the sky and point to the ground and lay it on your lap, lap, lap.
The roving program has 2 project officers. The program is delivered in 2 zones, and the project officer is assigned to each zone. Each zone has a number of caregivers who are closely supervised by the project officers.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Well, rovers are expected to be out on the job Monday through to Friday at between 9 in the morning and 2 in the afternoons. And so within a fortnight, a rover will be seen at least once per fortnight by the supervisor. You visit a home. Most times you get a roster from the rover. You do not actually tell them when you're coming. Sometimes you go, you meet them, follow their roster or the itinerary, you meet them on the job, and you go in, see them at work, see them doing the actual simulation with the parents and children, and then on spot, you'll also do on-spot training with them. You also talk with the parents, find out that the parents put back into practice what they have been taught, actually show you things that the rover has actually taught them. And if there are things to be corrected, it's done right at home there with the parents and the rover.
Yes, I learn a few songs. I learn how to be patient with them, how to work with them. That when he's giving trouble, not to get irritable or just to be calm and he'll eventually come around.
And let him work at his own pace.
But for Tariq, it has helped Tariq a lot because I'm not around much, I go to school. Mommy has to work each day. So the time that we don't get to spend with him, he gets to learn all the things that we would have taught him just to see him from her. I mean, he's not going to school or anything, but there's a lot of things that he knows to go into school.
Rovers do have an observation book in which they write their weekly plans as to what activities that they're going to do with the children. So I normally look at their plans, and I also try to work along with the children to get a feedback as to what the caregivers are also doing.
Another thing is that the rovers are asked to write a report at the end of their fortnight in the field. Now, after reading the reports and correcting, we sometimes give them back to the caregivers to read over because we also help them developing their writing skills as well as expressing themselves. So this is also part of what we do in terms of helping the rover as a person.
We're going to sit the National NTVET examination, and the National NTVET examination, it's an international thing, so it's not just can use in Jamaica, it can use worldwide. So, and I'm not just going to sit the exam and keep it there. I'm going to try to go as high as I can go in early childhood because I love it.
Hammer works with one hammer, one hammer, one hammer. Hammer works with one hammer all through the day.
Now, each rover is geared with a kit for the task out on the job, and each kit contains items that they made, little gadgets for the stimulation exercise, and most of them are made by the caregivers. Now, this is a puppet, it's called a box puppet, and we use it for fantasy and to help the children in the singing. We also use the sock. They also make their own sock puppet, and the children really love this one. You put it on their arm and you have them sing the greeting song, "Hello, how are you?" We also make sound bottles, different sounds for the children. They use that for the testing. They also make soft balls using the primary colors, and because we teach the concept of colors and shape. And we also make our own picture books. I have a picture book about the family, try and help the child identify and relate to the family. We also have a book of animals. We use our own local animals that the children have around the yard, the cat and the goat and the rooster, cock-a-doodle-doo. They love to cock-a-doodle-doo. We also use some commercial toys, like a little rattle for the baby, and